That is Shack Attack from 1981, and it's the opening track of their debut album, which is called Driving Hard. 1981, that one was. And welcome to Dreamcatcher Radio with the sounds of jazz with me, Nigel, right the way through till 10 o'clock tonight with some great, cool music. We've got this kind of like funk. I'm calling it funk, but it's actually jazz funk, yes, and jazz grooves. That was a British jazz groove song, and we've got an American jazz groove song from 1980 next. But first of all, tell you what's coming up. We have got this jazz groove stuff. We got some great acid jazz stuff, London grooves, and we got some crooners, and we got some great big bands and swing and stuff like that. The second part of the show is all your beatnik jazz, which I'll tell you about a little bit later on. And now, also in the show, a couple of requests and shout-outs too. And but first of all, I'm going to play you the original "Money's Too Tight to Mention" by the Valentine Brothers from 1980 as a lovely jazz riff. Halfway through this track, check it out. Oh, from 1980. The Valentine Brothers and Money's Too Tight to Mention. How good's that? Indeed. Okay, I'll go to 2021 for this one by Cleo Sol, When I'm in Your Arms.
Give me love. This is Wakey Wakey.
For you, anything you want me to do, don't let it slip away. There's a quiet storm, and you never felt like this before. There's a quiet storm, I think it's you. There's a quiet storm, and I never felt this hot before. Giving me something that's taboo. You give me the sweetest taboo. That's why I'm in love with you. Keep giving me the sweetest taboo. Too good for me. You got the biggest heart. Sometimes I think you're just too good for me. Every day is Christmas, and every night is New Year's Eve. Will you keep on loving me?
Where does my name?
Will you keep on bringing out the best in me?
Oh, I had to wait up to the end for that. That is the sweetest taboo, and that is Sade. Is that absolutely brilliant there? And I've got a nice little track here called Butterfat by David Sanborn. It goes like this. Okay, that is Butterflat by David Sanborn. Now the next track is slightly different to what we do on a jazz show, but it's actually a request, and it was done by American artist Michael Foy Bellis, not Fox, Foy Bellis. Yes, I keep stuttering those words. Anyway, on the Sound of Jazz. I'm not usually played on this Sound of Jazz, but there's a story behind it. That's why I'm doing it. Because it's Father's Day today, I'm going to play Someone Watching Over For Me by the Main South is the band that he's in. And I think it's a duet. And, okay, oh wow. Michael Foy Bellis almost... been told to say this, almost died from pancreatitis and having survived an operation 9 days later at the request of his doctor's friend in Nashville, Tennessee. He wrote the song for him, expressing how he felt about his son who was in the army, and there's quite a story to it, and I will play it to all the dads around the world too. Yes, so it's only a demo version, so I hope it works, and I'll go back to the jazz straight after. Okay, so Michael Bellis, this is for you.
When I was a young boy, my daddy sat me on his knee. Tears rolling down his face, he spoke these words to me. I won't always be with you from the first time you scrape your knee. Oh, this world's got a hold on your heart with its bitter and its sweet. Son, let wisdom guide you, walking through the years. May the hopes and dreams inside you bring laughter and joyful tears. I wish I could hold your hand and all that you will face. But someday soon you'll be leaving me to run your very own race. And though the miles be far, even oceans apart, you'll turn around and see someone's watching over you for me. I pray you'll steer clear of the devil's snares, and when you do, you'll see someone's watching over you for me. Someone's watching over you for me. Someone watching. I remember when I was a young boy, sitting on my daddy's knee, wiping the tears from his eyes of the love he had for me. When daddy died, I cried and cried with my son upon my knee. I spoke these words of love to him, and Daddy said to me, though the miles be far, even oceans apart, you'll turn around and see Someone's watching over you for me. Just steer clear of the devil's snares, and when you do, you'll see someone's watching over you for me. And I love you, Daddy. Someone's watching over you for me. I love you, son. Someone's watching over you for me. Someone's watching over you for me.
Oh, yes. And that was dedicated to Michael Bellis, who actually, I think he wrote the song, and it's dedicated again to all the dads around the world on this special Father's Day. And now I'm going to go back to the sounds of jazz, and I'm going to play you Sergio Mendes and Brazil 66, So Danza Samba. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. It's good, isn't it?
So danço samba, so danço samba.
Vai, 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 vai.
So danço samba, so danço samba.
Vai,
So danço samba, so danço samba.
vai, 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 vai.
So danço samba, so danço samba.
Vai.
Já dancei twist até demais, mas não sei, me cansei do calypso, cha-cha-cha.
So danço samba, so danço samba.
Vai, 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 vai.
So danço samba, so danço samba.
Vai.
So danço samba, so danço samba. Vai. So danço samba, so danço samba. Vai. So danço samba, so danço samba. Vai. So danço samba, so danço samba. Vai. So danço samba, vai, 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 vai. So danço samba, so danço samba. Vai. So danço samba, so danço samba. Vai, 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 vai. So danço samba, so danço samba. Vai. So danço samba, so danço samba. Vai, 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 vai. So danço samba, so danço samba. Vai, vai, vai.
So Danza Samba. That is Sergio Mendes and Brazil 66. I loved all that piano stuff there. Isn't it just brilliant? And now we've got a bit of Dinah Washington and Brooke Benton. They did a duet, and it was copied, or covered, should I say, by Shakin' Stevens. Slightly different version, but this is a rockin' good way by Dinah Washington and the vocals of Brooke Benton. Hope you like it.
If you're gonna give me good kisses like that, honey, don't you know I'm gonna give them right back? 'Cause that's a kissing good way. Ah, that's a kissing good way. That's a kissing good way. Mess around and fall in love. Yeah.
If you're gonna start out hugging me tight, don't mess around, just hug me right, 'cause that's a hugging good way.
Bet your bottom dollar.
That's a hugging good way.
I'm with you, Daddy.
That's a hugging good way to mess around and fall in love.
Dig this. You remember this? You know you called me on the phone.
Yeah, baby.
And just because I was alone, yes, you came around wooing.
Admit it.
You better ask somebody if you don't know what you're doing.
Now
Yeah.
you kissed me and you rocked my soul. Don't come around knocking rock and roll, 'cause that's a rockin' good way.
Yeah, I love to rock too.
Yes, that's a rockin' good way.
Yeah.
And that's a rockin' good way. To mess around and fall in love. Well, you know you called me on the phone. And just because I was all alone,
That's why I called you, baby.
you came around wooing. You better ask somebody if you don't know what you're doing.
Now that you kissed me and rocked my soul, don't come around knocking rock and roll. That's a rockin' good way. Dinah, that's a rockin' good
I'm
way.
with you, baby.
That's a rockin' good way to mess around and fall in love.
You better know it, baby.
I'm digging you.
It's a rockin' good way.
And I love to rock. How about you?
And baby, you got what it takes.
Ain't that something? You dig the rock?
I say,
Cool.
stay out of my spot.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I like your spot, though, you know. All right.
You got it, man.
And that's a rocking good way. And next, I've got another request. This is, well, it's a track. I'm playing the original here, but I'm not going to do that. That's the one. I'm putting the original on by mistake, yes. Well, I've got a request by Deborah Palmer, and she's asked me for a little bit of Nina Simone. So, a big shout out to you, Debs, wherever you are. And I'm going to play your track now. This is Nina Simone, I Put a Spell on You. Originally done in 1956 by Screaming Jay Hawkins. But this is the 1964 version here of the Salsa Jazz. Nina Simone, I Put a Spell on You. Especially for Deborah.
Put a spell on you. Cause you're mine. You better stop the things you do. I ain't lying. No, I ain't lying. You know I can't stand it. You're running around. You know better, Daddy. I can't stand it 'cause you put me down. Yeah, yeah. I put a spell on you. Because you're mine.
Spell on You. That's Nina Simone, especially for Deborah Palmer. And now, That Old Devil Called Love. It's the great Billie Holiday, indeed. Isn't that brilliant? Alison Moyer covered this, 82.
It's that old devil called love again. Gets behind me and keeps giving me that show again. Putting rain in my eyes, tears in my dreams, and rocks in my heart. It's that sly old son of a gun again. He keeps telling me that I'm the lucky one again. But I still have that rain, still have those tears, and those rocks in my heart. Suppose I didn't stay, ran away, wouldn't play, the devil, what a potion he would brew. He'd follow me around, build me up, tear me down, till I'd be so bewildered I wouldn't know what to do. Might as well give up the fight again. I know darn well he'll convince me that he's right again when he sings that siren song. I just gotta tag along with that old devil called love. He'd follow me around, build me up, tear me down, till I'd be so bewildered I wouldn't know what to do. Might as well give up the fight again. I know darn well he'll convince me that he's right again when he sings that siren song. I just gotta tag along with that old devil called love. With that old devil called love.
I'm confessing that I love you. Tell me, do you love me too? I'm confessing that I need you. Honest, I do. Need you every moment. In your eyes I read such strange things, but your lips deny their truth. Will your answer really change things, making me blue? I'm afraid someday you'll leave me, saying, can't we still be friends? If you go, you know you grieve me. All in life on you depends. Am I guessing that you love me? Dreaming dreams of you in vain. I'm confessing that I love you. love you over again. I'm afraid someday you'll leave me, saying can't we still be friends? If you go, you know you'll grieve me, all in life on you depends. Am I guessing that you love me? Dreaming dreams of living vain. I'm confessing that I love you over again. Over and over again.
Ella Fitzgerald, I'm confessing that I love you. And before that, you heard that old devil called love by Billie Holiday. Oh yes, you're listening to the sounds of jazz. And we're moving up to the hour. Yes, the hour point. 1 hour gone already. Where's the time gone? Here's Fred Astaire from the musical Top Hat, 1935. White Tie and Tails. Top Hat, White Tie and Tails.
I just got an invitation through the mails. Your presence requested this evening, it's formal, a top hat, a white tie, and tails. Nothing now could take the wind out of my sails. Because I'm invited to step out this evening with top hat, white tie, and tails. Oh, I'm putting on my top hat, tying up a white tie, brushing off my tails. I'm building up my shirt front, putting in the shirt studs, polishing my nails. I'm stepping out, my dear, to breathe an atmosphere that simply reeks with class. And I trust that you'll excuse my dust when I step on the gas, for I'll be there, putting down my top hat, mussing up a white tie, dancing in my tail. Putting down my top hat, mussing up my white tie, dancing in my tails. Putting down my top hat, mussing up my white tie, dancing in my tails. Putting down my top hat,
the shark has pretty teeth, dear, and he shows them pearly white, just a jackknife as Maghull, dear, and he keeps it out of sight. When the shark bites with his teeth, dear, scarlet billows start to spread. Fancy gloves though wears Maghull, dear, so there's not a trace of red. Oh, on the sidewalk Sunday morning lies a body oozing life. Someone sneaking round the corner. Is that someone back tonight? Yes, from a tugboat by the river, a cement bag drooping down, and the cement's full the weight, dear, that you Maghull back in town. Yes, Louis Miller disappeared, dear, after drawing out all his cash, and Maghull spends like a sailor. Did our boy do something rash? Sugi Tatrin, Jenny Dival, Laddie Lander, Sweet Lucy Brown, all the line bonds on the right there. Now that Maggie back in town.
Oh, the great Louis Armstrong, and that was the live version of the Laurie Lenya track, Mac the Knife, yes. And, right, we have got about 4 minutes, so I think this next one will take us to the finishing line of this first hour. But don't go anywhere. I'll be right back after this with some more great tunes. And in the next hour, it's all the beatnik jazz, isn't it? And all the trad jazz and the cool jazz and all that. But I'll tell you about that in a minute. Wives and Lovers to finish off, to take us to the hour of 9 o'clock. Wives and Lovers, 1963.
Hey, little girl, comb your hair, fix your makeup. Soon he will open the door. Don't think because there's a ring on your finger you needn't try anymore. For wives should always be lovers too. Run to his arms the moment he comes home to you. I'm warning you. Day after day there are girls at the office, and men will always be men. Don't send him off with your hair still in curlers. You may not see him again. For wives should always be lovers too. Run to his arms the moment he comes home to you. He's almost here. Hey, little girl, better wear something pretty, something you'd wear to go to the city. And dim all the lights, pour the wine, start the music, time to get ready for love. Dim all the lights, pour the wine, start the music. Time to get ready for love. Time to get ready. Time to get ready for love. Time to get ready. Time to get ready for love.
Breezes seem to whisper, I love you. Birds singing in the sycamore tree. Dream a little dream of me. Say nighty-night and kiss me. Just hold me tight and tell me you'll miss me. While I'm alone and blue as can be. Dream a little dream of me. Stars fading, but I linger on, dear, still craving your kiss. I'm longing to linger till dawn, dear, just saying this. Sweet dreams till sunbeams find you, sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me. Dream a little dream of me. Sunbeams find you, sweet dreams that leave all worries behind you. But in your dreams, whatever they be, dream a little dream of me.
And that's from 1936, Dream a Little Dream of Me, the original by Ozzie Nelson. And before that, you heard Jack Jones, yes, Wives and Lovers. It was actually 1964, not 1963 for that particular track. And welcome back. Welcome to the second part of the show. Oh, it's only 2 minutes past. Wow, cool. More time for me, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, welcome back to this part of the show. Yes, we have got the traditional jazz, the beatnik jazz, what you call it, cool jazz, bebop, post-bop, yes, and hard bop, brilliant, maybe a little bit of bossa nova as well, thrown in for good measure. And in this Sounds of Jazz, I'm Nigel Harrison, another hour of great music till 10, yes, and I've got the original, I'm going to sit right down and write myself a letter. It was done by Fats Waller about 1934, and it goes like this. I'm going to sit right down and write myself a letter, and that is the original of that particular track indeed. And I'm going to try and find a great track here. By the Andrews Sisters, yes. And it's called I'll Be With You in Apple Blossom Time. And then we'll go straight on to Coleman Hawkins straight after this.
I'll be with you.
With Steve Little. It's Magulous, darling.
Yes, come and join me every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday morning for the greatest wake-up call.
I'll be with you to change your name to mine. One day in May, I'll come and say, happy the bride that the sun
blossom time. What will you do? Then I'll be with you to change your name to mine. When will that be? One day, maybe in May. Then what will you do? I'll come and say to you, dear, happy the bride that the sun shines on today. Then what a wonderful wedding there will be one day in May. What a very, very wonderful day for you and me, dear. Church bells will chime. You will be mine when in apple blossom time.
And that was Coleman Hawkins and it's called Jamaica Shout. Isn't that brilliant? Yes. And before that, I'll Be With You in Apple Blossom Time, the great Andrews Sisters. I was going to play one by the Beverly Sisters because one of the Beverly Sisters had died at the grand old age of 99, and they were a musical ensemble from Bethnal Green, of all places. Yes, and that would have been Teddy Beverly. Yes, spelt with an I-E. If I come across them next week, I'll play a bit of that. And Got some Dizzy Gillespie Sextet next, and this one is called Grooving High from 1954. This is cool. Oh, brilliant. Yes, that is the Dizzy Gillespie Sextet, and it's a track called Grooving High. And I'm going to play a bit of Charlie Parker next. This is Bongo Beep, and you're listening to The Sounds of Jazz with me, Nigel Harrison. Oh yes, a few more to go. In fact, quite a lot. Isn't that good? That is Wayne Shorter, and it is a track called Tenderfoot from 1960, and it's one of his very first tracks in the jazz niche. And yes, before that you heard Charlie Parker and the Bongo Beat. Next, we have got to go to 1957 by this one by Quincy Jones. I would say it would be one of the hard bop, from the hard bop era, and one of his hard bop tunes as well. It's called Kings Road Blues. This is the great Quincy Jones from 1957, who went on to become Michael Jackson's manager, but that's a different story. Oh yes, a bit of Quincy Jones there and King's Road Blues. Yes, start to believe he goes back to the mid-50s, Quincy Jones, as a jazz musician. And now let's go to the Jazz Crusaders. Yes, they became the Crusaders in 1964, and they were the same people who did Street Life. Wilton Felder is in this on saxophone, and I've got a great track here from 1963. It's called Turkish Black. From 1965, Cantaloupe Island. That is the great Herbie Hancock. Back in the days when he was an absolute jazz musician. And very good for it, yes. Blue and Green is next by the great Miles Davis. Oh, you heard Turkish Black by the Jazz Crusaders just before. Right, this is Blue and Green. This is the great Miles Davis. Oh, you're enjoying the summer solstice. It's a lovely day today. It's warm. And in the UK, I think it's only going to get hotter. But let's enjoy the cool music. No, that's what I call smooth jazz. Yes. Blue in Green, that's the great Miles Davis here on the Sounds of Jazz on Dreamcatcher Radio. Jingles next by Wes Montgomery. It might change the angle on things slightly. And that is Jingles. And that is Wes Montgomery. Indeed. See, that time's got the better of us. We've got 5 minutes. Yes, just 5 minutes. Well, I'm afraid that's all we've got time for. You've been listening to the Sounds of Jazz with me, Nigel Harrison. Come back next week at the same time, 8 o'clock, for another Sounds of Jazz. And I hope you've enjoyed the Summer Solstice plus Father's Day special. Yes. Anyway, I'll be back next week, so don't forget, tune in next week at 8 o'clock. And I'll give you another rundown of all the jazz tunes and stuff like that. And I'm going to wish you a very good evening, what's left of it, and I'll say ciao to you. But before I do, I'm going to play you the very original Pennies from Heaven from 1936. Yes, this is the grand finale for the Sounds of Jazz here on Dreamcatcher Radio. I'm Nigel Harrison and wishing you a very good night. And here is Bing Crosby, Pennies from Heaven, from the film Pennies from Heaven. Ciao.
A long time ago, a million years BC, the best things in life were absolutely free. But no one appreciated the sky that was always blue, and no one congratulated a moon that was always new. So it was planned that they would vanish now and then, and you must pay before you get them back again. That's what storms were made for, and you shouldn't be afraid, for every time it rains, pennies from heaven. Don't you know each cloud contains pennies from heaven? You'll find your fortune fallen all over town. Be sure that your umbrella is upside down. Trade them for a package of sunshine and flowers. If you want the things you love, you must have showers. So when you hear it thunder, don't run under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me. You must have showers, so when you hear it thunder, don't run under a tree. There'll be pennies from heaven for you and me.
Lots of music, lots of fun, plenty of laughs every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday between 8 and 10 o'clock. Come and join me. Have a bit of fun. Wakey, wakey.
This is
Dreamcatcher.